Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to Apex Home webinar. My name is Jane Lin. I'm the Client Success Manager here at Apex. Today's topic, we're going to talk about passive ADU income that can potentially make you, about 2,000 to 3,000 per month cash flow in the Silicon Valley if you are thinking of building ADU in your backyard with Apex. And if you have more questions, please stay tuned in very last because we're going to share a real live example of how we can make this happen with Apex Homes. So, of course, first of all, you have to have a home first, or you have to own a property first so that you have a good enough backyard to build an ADU in the back to make you this extra income. And I wanted to take a moment to think about what would an extra 2,000, 3,000 a month mean for you. Some people would say potentially, we can go travel, we can save up for a travel fund. Or some people say, hey, I wanted to use this extra money to pay towards the principal or towards our main house mortgage. And some people are saying, hey, I'm just going to save up and then I'm going to send my kids to college with this. So there are a lot of potential if you imagine you can have 2,000, 3,000 per month extra in your little saving account. That's very nice, right? And in the next few minutes, I'm going to kind of debunk the mystery of how we can make this happen. It's actually very, very easy. And before that, we wanted to talk about what Apex Home is. We are a very, very innovative and cutting edge technology real estate building and design company that we're trying to provide a housing solution for all in the state of California. Because right now there are a lot of needs for housing and there are no space to build. So that's why the state is actually pushing a lot of state laws, for example, 80-1033 and some other state laws to help provide home ownership. And Apex actually echo with that mission. And we're trying to transform the underused space into modern high-value ADUs. And of course, we want to make sure that the homeowners don't have to go through a lot of hassle in building a home. So we provide the end-to-end solution and very, very cost-effective and competitive, transparent pricing for all the homeowners and investors. And of course, all the homes come with the solar, so we care about the environment, and we also focus on the efficiency and quality for a long-term value to be provided to our homeowners and investors. We want to make sure that Apex can bring concept to completion for all of the clients. So please, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us, and we can give you a very a quote and of course a free feasibility study to see whether you can make this happen and realize and fulfill the potential of the home. And today's goal is to understand our ADU income potential and, of course, learn some of the financing strategies of how to make this happen. And we're going to share with you a real client success story. And last but not least, call us, get to know us, and get your own action plan ready. All right, so I'm not sure if everyone is familiar with, the Bay Area. Here, a lot of people are saying that, hey, it seems to be a good investment. However, it's very hard to get a home here because of the high price. So the barrier entry for the price is very high. And at the same time, the rental income is not there. For example, an average cap rate here is 3%, 4%. So meaning if you buy a home for like 1 million or above 1 million, you can potentially get it for about 4,000 per month. And minus all the expenses, you're looking at about 3 to 4% cap rate. However, by building an ADU, the average ADU cost here, if you're looking for a 2-bedroom, 749 square feet of ADU, the cost is about 250K, and plus all the fees charged by the city, the school district, and the utilities company, you're looking at roughly about 300K for a 749 square feet, 2-bedroom and 2-bathroom ADU. However, if you rent it out, you can potentially rent it for at least $2,400 to $3,500 dollars per month. So that averaging about around 10% cap rate plus. By building a ADU that count as a that is categorized as a real estate, meaning that it will goes towards depreciation of the property when you at the resale. So you're capturing a very good cap rate. At the same time, you have appreciation on the main house plus the ADU. So that's what we're talking about. ADU is such a good investment for a lot of the situation here in California. If you wanted to achieve a good cash flow at the same time, not miss the appreciation. That's what I mean, so we spend another slides talking about why ADUs are high return investment at Apex. Again, if you wanted to buy a new home, you're looking at about, at 1 million, at least a $1 million price point. Whereas building ADU, we're talking about in the lowest model that we have is a one bathroom that costs you only about $150,000, and our most popular model costs you about $250,000. That's around 300 to 330 per square feet. That's our average, versus buying a property at this price. And averagely, IDU can generate 2,000 to 3,000 cash flow and per month, and that's something that a lot of people would dream of when if you wanted to go passive and use this toward whatever you wanted to do, right? And let's come to a client story. So, for example, in Cupertino or anywhere other than Cupertino, in average San Jose or West San Jose area, looking to build an ADU, you only cost you about $350K to build a 3-bedroom and 2-bathroom ADU. And if you look at the rental income that this ADU, this brand new ADU can bring you, you're talking about at least 4,200 to sometimes 5,000 per month, depending on depending on the area. So the mortgage, if you look at getting a mortgage at 6%, at 300K mortgage, or even full mortgage of all the costs in building an ADU, we're talking about maybe around $2,000 per month. So that means your rental income is about 4,000, 5,000 per month, and your mortgage of building this ADU only costs you about 2,000 ish. So you are netting around 2,000 to 3,000 per month for your net cash flow. And we're not even talking about how this ADU, after building it, can add depreciation and add the value to the home. So with this cash flow, again, you can put it toward the property mortgage. You can produce positive cash flow for the rest of, as long as you own the property. And of course, if you sell it, you can potentially add another at least 350,000, because that's how much you cost, how much you put in this ADU, right? So this is such a good thing. So a lot of people are actually very, very interested in building an ADU in their backyard, and Apex Home is here to provide a solution for you. Please reach out to us if you have any more questions, if you want to get to know the details of which program you can use for your financing strategies, what kind of lender you should go to. We have all the partnership that you need to provide the financing for building an ADU. We have all the technology that you need and the building team and the design team that you need to make this flow very, very easy for the homeowners. And in the future, if you're thinking of doing more to your housing or real estate needs, please feel free to reach out to us. We have the solution to be provided to you. And we provide free feasibility study and on-site measurement for your backyard so that we can provide you your feasibility study free of cost for you. So let's talk about Apex Home floor plans, since a lot of people actually raise interest in what they can really build in their backyard and what they can potentially put in their backyard. The most popular plan, of course, is our 2-bedroom and 2-bathroom, because it can supply you with a living space and have family move in, or you can use one space for office and the other space for your for sleeping. So this is the most popular floor plan, where when you enter, you can actually just look at a very spacious and open concept living room and dining area. And our Apex is actually tilted roof, so it's tilted ceiling. So that means that it's very, very spacious. When you walk in, you actually do not feel like it's only 749 square feet. You feel a little more spacious and much bigger feeling, and very comfortably living inside. And on the left and right is actually very much similar. The bedroom on the left hand side have its own bathroom, walk-in closet, and on the right hand side you have bedroom and of course a washer dryer area, and then the bathroom. So this is a very, very functional and spacious floor plan, as a lot of the clients give us the feedback, a very functional feels very spacious and very, very good size. And wanted to mention that all the fixtures, doors, windows, flooring, cabinet, and appliances are included. Sinks are included, stoves are included in the price, and the HVAC, central HVAC is included, ducted, and of course, the solar. It comes with a very good size solar, so that will be enough to supply this ADU for the electrical needs. And the best for rental, of course, the more bedrooms you have, the more income you're going to get, because at the end of the day, the renters, they care about the bedroom count. So the 991 square feet is very good for your rental needs. So as soon as you walk in, you have very spacious, again, very open floor plan of living area and your dining area. And as you walk in, you have one bedroom here with a walk-in closet and another bedroom here that is very good size, and then the bathroom is here for a common use, and there is another bathroom here with inside this ensuite bedroom. So a very good, very functional 3-bedroom and 2-bathroom floor plan for a lot of our investors, and if you wanted to rent it out. And next step, of course, is to contact us and get started on your journey, on embarking on this cash flow journey. So this is our phone number and our website and where we are located. And we also have a showroom that is open 7 days a week for you to take a look at and see, touch, and feel the real fixtures and all the real material of what a real ADU can look like. And we can actually, of course, give you a free feasibility study on site and for measurement if you're interested. All right. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. Other than that, we'll see you next time. Thank you.